two individuals that are very important, what they call the canvassers or organizers. And then you have people who are responsible for research. So that's how they take care of the party. And he says that also for the presidential system, you look at the United States system, chairmen of political parties are not elected. It is the flag bearer who appoints who his chairman will be. And so there's no, activity nationally to say, let's go into a contest, let's go around, crisscross the country, campaign to delegates for them to vote for who becomes the national chairman of the party. He says that the party exists to win an election, most importantly. And it is the presidential candidate who determines who becomes his national chairman, because the campaign will be prosecuted in the interest of the presidential candidate. So the presidential candidate must be able to know who can help him run his campaign as the national chairman. He must also be responsible to get his campaign team. So all these are done by the candidates, not the party. Something it's something that he thinks that is not sustainable. It's making election quite expensive in our country. It's making the internal party organizations very cumbersome. It's making the population outside of these parties view the politicians as those who are, profiting from the system, and that they are just rather there to go out there to vote for them, and they do not really get any reward. So he thinks that going forward, the system must change. They must, of course, restructure the system going forward to ensure that the parties are run much more differently from what we currently see. What's your take on it? What do you make of it? Do you agree with Honorable Chairman Sabon's view, or you have a different view to contribute? You can send me those views on 05939329993. But there's another issue that I would like us to talk about this morning. Senior high school placement. It's becoming much more expensive than university education, or how much you'll be required to pay for a tertiary admission. Because we are learning that in some quarters, some parents have had to pay 10,000 cedis to get admission into senior high schools. We are learning that there are some middlemen who are connecting school authorities to parents and giving them admission into these schools whilst they are made to pay huge sums of money. So it's a problem that a lot of parents have been talking about. We understand that the Education Ministry, first of all, the PRO of the Education Ministry, when we listened to him, Mr. Hashmin Mohammed, initially he said, well, based on the little investigation they have carried out, they feel that the rumors going round that people are paying bribe to get admission could be a conspiracy to more or less paint the government or the ministry black. It could be a propaganda being perceived or pushed out there by people who just want to make the Ministry of Education look unpopular, if I can describe it as such. But then we are also learning that 2 people have been arrested. I think it was yesterday. The news came through that 2 people have so far been arrested for their alleged involvement in this bribery allegation concerning school placement. So what I would like us to do this morning is to see if indeed there's some truth in this particular matter. And I would like to engage you if you know anybody who has been been made to pay any amount of money in order to get senior high school placement. Or is this normal? Is this something that has been normalized? And it's something that we shouldn't be overly concerned about. But I think the amount, the last time I saw was an allegation suggesting that for you to get a breed girls placement, you must pay 11,000 cedis. Some people are paying 15,000 cedis. Some we are told are paying 10,000 in order to get. So the question is, who are the ones requesting for these monies? Where are these monies going to? Who are they? And who are they working with? And who is supervising the system? The education ministry wants us to believe that, well, it's just some rumors being peddled. But I think it's becoming too much. I mean, the rumors are becoming too many. That it is something that is coming up. It is something that a lot more parents are experiencing in their quest to secure admission for their wards. But then we'll also have to ask the parents some questions. Why, for instance, if your ward has gotten admission somewhere, why do you necessarily want him or her to get admission to a particular school? I mean, that's what you want. Why would such a parent blame the authorities for paying such an amount? Okay, whilst yes, we agree that bribery is wrong, whether you are the giver or the taker, you are all, guilty under the law. That is, if you are found to have indeed engaged in bribery. Okay, but the question we need to ask is, why is there such a culture where some parents feel that even though their wards have not gotten these schools, by hook or crook, they need to find these monies to pay. And if they are finding these monies to pay, then to some extent they are also to be blamed. It looks as if they are shifting the blame on the school authority. And there are those who think that this is occasioned as a result of the new administration we have, that it's more or less a strategy to extort money from people. I'm not too sure about that. But that's the concerns that it's been raised by some people in some quarters. So this morning, if you're a parent and you are a victim, I don't know if I should describe you as a victim, but you, for the lack of the right word or phrase, let's use victim. If you are a victim of such circumstance, maybe yours is not because your ward didn't perform or something, but just that the placement system, there are those who are complaining that they don't even understand. It doesn't make sense to them. Some also think the grades that their wards got, it doesn't tally. Like it's not correct. The formula in which, or the formula through which the results are calculated, a lot of parents are very concerned about it. And the elephant in the room is the fact that some parents are paying 10,000, 11,000, 15,000 to get their awards, their preferred placement. And something that some parents are very worried about, that these days for you to get the school that you want, unless with USK, and the monies are huge. Imagine paying 10,000 just for SHS placement. Now, university would just say 10,000.
10,000 first grade school. My sister
Hey.
got one guy.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah. I asked one guy posted on Insta that, grade A school, you have to pay 10,000. Grade B 7,000. I was like, E.
So,
SHS.
so maybe your results is not up to grade A, but they
That's
can
what
find
my-
a way to get you the placement.
No, it doesn't even matter. It didn't even ask for the
When you
results.
have money, that's
When you
it.
just have money now, you get them 10,000. I was like SHS. Then
So it means this is becoming rampant. It's common.
very common.
10,000, then you get your grade A school.
Okay, school. And I was like SHS.
10,000,
It's too
100.
much.
That's old currency, 100 million
100 million.
to get your prempe, your
Prem,
cars, and
cars.
what have you.
Just grade A school. Abba.
Hey.
It's too much. It's too much.
No, it does, no, you don't have to even. But I don't know. We know that there's protocol system.
Yeah.
Headmasters, some of them, of course, they do have protocol.
Yeah, definitely.
Some very powerful people in society,
Senior-
like
senior
chiefs,
teachers and stuff.
like some pastors. Of course, you know that some of the schools are owned by.
Yeah, missionary schools.
So some of these people have protocol. I don't know if they are the ones selling the protocol.
I'm sure it will be those guys key. Those are the computer background.
Hey, you two, you've said something. More or less doing the.
Those doing their placement. No? And you see, it looks like the chain is long. So if you are the person actually doing the keying, will take like maybe 1,000. But the next person, he will tell that if you have somebody to bring, you know,
We'll have to also take his
and
share.
the next person to add some. So if you are not like the person you are meeting is like the 10th person in the chain.
But you know what my biggest worry is.
Yeah.
If because we know whether we like it or not. Before you complete JHS, there are some schools who are even fronting for their students to more or less buy a pot for them.
Definitely.
So they contribute money. So we are made to say 1,000 cities, 1,000 cities. Let's get to the questions. Of course, during the exams, we had a lot of students, teachers and students were busted because of that. Now, JHS, they have contributed money. The parents have agreed to give monies to the awards to go and pay for our po. They are paid for their po. Some of them have completed. Some of them have gotten good results. Some of them have gotten results that still cannot take them to their preferred schools.
Yeah.
So then they get to that level and they are asked, okay, come and pay 10,000. They go and pay the 10,000 to get senior high school. In the senior high school, when they are about to write, based on their experience, I'm sure there will be the conversation to say, come and pay for something to get something.
Get something again.
They get this, go to
Tertiary.
university.
They
I
have
don't
to
know what
pay
will happen. They will
another
pay,
people.
they will become big people in society.
just pay
What do
their
you
way
expect?
throughout. Nothing. The future
It
is
means
just-
for them is paying.
just paying
They will just be
throughout.
collecting. Because
Just clear the
these
way.
kinds of people, they are used to corruption.
Yeah, definitely.
Corruption will be normalized for them.
For them, they see like
Because the system has informed and educates them to say, if you need something, pay for it. It's a big worry. If we do not really
that
deal
one
with
is
it, it's really a big worry. But let me go to my friends who are listening to me this morning. If you have any friend, just like Maka said, he said, yesterday, a man he came to me. He was very angry. Free senior school, and I said, why? He said, we go, you must into 10,000. I was like, oh, how? What is happening? He said, no. I said, he should give me the evidence. He said, no, he can't. I was like, okay. Because he knows that maybe when he gives it to me. Good morning. Yes, BY. Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Very well. Is it not very sad that anything, unquote, that you know to the benefit of the masses is easily allowed to deteriorate? This placement system came into being in 2005. Parents were relieved of this manual selection and whatever, which the students were sent to schools that they qualify. And what is happening today? You were saying that people are trying to do this to sabotage. No, it's not just they are trying to do anything to sabotage. Where are the security agencies? Is it only to pounce on politicians? There are people who are in the helm of affairs who today are alleged to be going about some of these things. Where are the MBIs? Where are they?
Investigate this. and bring these perpetrators to book. It's not difficult at all. Why can't they disguise themselves to also try whether indeed people are taking that amount to give students admission? What kind of system are we running? So sometimes you sit down and say, what is the essence of all these agencies that are supposed to help the nation in a certain direction? My brother, there are these issues that we were talking about that even students today, they have come to terms that when they are about to complete, their parents will have to pay for what? Maybe they have been told behind the scenes that they will pay this just to support them in exam. How do you support a student in examination? All these things can be checked. Why are they not attending PTA meetings of some of these schools who are taking these monies in what? In making sure that the students will get a support so the students will relax and at the end of the day we want to get good results. What kind of nation are we building? Please, I'm appealing to the president and for that matter the Minister of Education to step into this and investigate. The media has the information. They are just bringing it out for you people to act on them. That's all. If we're able to do that, those who are arrested too must be prosecuted and maybe jailed so that we can end this. It's not speaking well of this nation at all.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning with your submission. What do you also make of it? Give me a call. Let's hear from you this morning.
Yeah. You see.
Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, Mr. Dajimitiu.
Abba design.
Yo, now where?
Abba. Wo de wo na ko mi si won sawa. Ada du mi da ho nyina, ma me pe ko sa program ka be da wo ho so na na ko dia ti jasu. Abba. Mami come di answer na ba de me na ire. Ano pay. Ana du mi da fufu se me ba no frame ya. Kan pay ka mi school wo mu no. Ka me di trap ani ko si e ko. Akwa ko for
The snap ni go say ko school mo.
O ti akwa mi ko ba ya you to police ya. Ani say akwa wa no ko from 3. Which one fa tore to one fa we ama. Mo sa pam no. Na di o be ja ka be me tell me ka ba ko school. O say ni chima na be ka. Ti aba. Ayi tan se dia prayer se kind of multi school at be around the other. Oh the now ko no ko from table so you are go where we go mo pa na be. Can pay go ma tin ka ba ka mu na be kwa. But remember the main so that teacher. I didn't kwaso I didn't na headmaster nya no mo pe ku kwa da tem. On the ku the system be by no check wo mu. And the headmaster bia wo wa secondary school bia pe ku kwa da tem. On to tia no. And on school is free. First na the one year school the busa say oh yes we have 10 million. Yeah, 5 million. I could want to buy a year at the floor. And the normal could want to question. Yeah, school women say I said, a bit so 1 to 10 million, and then I don't want to work. I would want to so I didn't budget so one pay. And to know about one of the work with ya. I think I was already ready. Headmaster, you know, you are ready to accept that money. Go, no. Anything on more could want to have. I don't know if you have to be a canoe. I security that they are there. They have to investigate and arrest them.
Okay.
Aba, why they go so? That time, we not also there. We are sorry for you. Aba,
thank you very much for joining us this morning. Yeah. That's
you see.
Mr. Techi there.
This song goes out to all the.
It looks as if it's something that is really worrying a lot of people. Hey, senior high school, 15,000. Charlie?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Roman Father Matthew. Boko.
Roman Father, the White Angel. Well, I should send greetings to Yura Evis Mensadapa, our former Southwest MP, and Honorable Nakwabe, this MP. At the same time, Honorable Engineer Kwablo Usodun, former MP of Education. Ava, Ghana, the Timmy Transit Dina, the bomb pie, and I'm a chin one, and no maybe as you. Me secondary school, no, Nikobi. And say, you call it the Atemum. So me 99 more. So what I say? Now, Busa, what say? It's your school fees and admission. Who call Danny fee? Any son of Monum now, but came no never bear so. What's a man feeling and never so. O papa no mammy not troubles mine. It's Ghana. You took a true diamond, gold, timber, cocoa. We saw to me for so ben abeyo. For so benya woman say. Ye did be young cania, ye did be a day. Ayakwan papa. Ye did be a young health papa. Health hospital. Ye did be so a day. I yet to say free maternity care nisa. No, nothing. I'm going to so fast. It's a dear parentina system. So, obi the baby bar. That's our system. No, yes, I am not buying the fan. Not the no, yeah, but say, yeah, not the any say. There's a Kofa free maternity care buy. Metro must buy. Ekofa Koko must free buy. Ekofa Busa say change of government back. Not the energy age. I don't think they say yes or marry. That's a me preach say. Kuna me bomb by say you reckon the Japan embassy abeg and so and confront us. Because Ghana adia Ghana pan say because me see na na kwesi me wonye the baby ko. What say no di me na ma part baby bi no. O say dia Ghana ni we straight e dey ye normal obe kasa but adia ni ye no be sa go obaso.
Yeah.
So yen kan kwete headmaster for me do on my no me ebinum Ebinum school na nkwala ne ko for mu da ase no ebinum ayo ma gise me for bring and why kakas e wa bra wo ye special ti o ka say MPT fo a wo mu tira kwa ho wo be ka ti ntwa ne ka wo tira ka na no tire ne sa kwa bia so da mani no wo fa ka esi da na 20 da mana wo nko
Me that's it.
ni wa se ti o ka wo professor wa ka wa ye no no
Okay.
say Mahama on edge 6,000 and I say what ya what to mafia omo kwa mo ben school omo ben ho omo ben baby a school wo no ya ye odia wo na wo say wo kwasi san ye no boarding and wo kwani wo wa wo kotia bride enti esa aban no sa bre the guess what you say awofo bi a wo tia bride and headmaster bi o tia bride ye tu omo a ye ko mu na fam na kwan so ye ko bo headmaster ni na omo kwa na ase ye ble mu omo obi ho headmaster ni ya na jo so register but wo ko no say on pe kwan bi aso fa kwan wu ho enti mu mi ni na mo ye
ende sana thank you very much Mr. Brian, for also coming through. Hey, we are hearing things this morning though.
Yeah. You see,
I'm sure some headmasters
this
will
song
even,
goes
or
out
some
to
people
all
will
the
even
junior
go
high
for
and senior
fertilizer.
high students. Country. Yeah, I know you love.
Because the way things are going. Good morning.
DY, let me just add a little to what I said. Alpha, we are not saying nobody stands to be blamed. The giver and the recipient are equally guilty before the law. But the point is that why does it appear that these people are in a hideout that we cannot expose them? That is where my problem is. I'm entreating all security agencies to attend meetings of PTAs across the country at the beginning of every academic year to know what they are agreeing with the parents to pay. The fact that they are agreeing to pay does not mean it's lawful. They should do that because some of these monies are paid without receipts. They are paid without receipts, and the children have come to terms with that. At the end of maybe the third year in senior high school, they will be supported, so the parents will have to pay this. It has become a tradition. And what exactly is going on? Please, they are not doing this in cemeteries. They are doing it in all the schools across the country. These things that we are talking about, myself, I'm a living witness. My son had admission to Prempeh College. I was not asked to pay a dime. I was not asked to pay a dime at Prempeh College boarding house, Butler House to be precise. And I tell you, it's not every parent who will pay.
Yeah.
But those who are forcing to pay, maybe the child did not qualify, and you meandered your way through to get the child there.
That's the situation.
So we cannot blame the authority. You rather are enticing the authorities to take something from you so that they can place your child in that school. But I'm still standing by my point that
authorities must
the investigative bodies must rise to this occasion to ensure that these people are brought to book.
You're right. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Let's listen to this voice note.
Good morning. Ready, Mr. Tichi, yes, sir. Yamidi Muse. So, won't TBB see a teacher for any student in Temua, Mr. Yan fashion up in Okosia and Co school, say Okobo teachers from Okobo Mudia. We are 1 year. Nanyameso Elfa Bunny Encho. Bibi or Nasa won't see Mr. Tichi, teachers for no more.
I think this one he's referring to Mr. Teji. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's say.
Yeah, Alpha, in the first place, it's causing your college not to mention a school's name. When they are calling, mention school A has done this, school B has done that. If they have any information, they can go to the security agents and make their complaint instead of calling schools' names on air. Secondly, the security agent that my brother is calling to attend PTA meetings, how do people get into the security services? We pay hundreds of thousands to get into these institutions. Political parties, when MPs are contest for primaries, they pay money to delegates. Everything, we didn't segregate and think as if it is only the school. Every sector to get admission into colleges and other things, people are paying. That has become a norm. So if we are against it, we should generalize it. We shouldn't be specific. It's only the schools. The schools is happening because those people who are paying are the people who didn't qualify. We're not placed there, and they want to force their way through. So what space are they expecting authorities to create for them? You see, and go to the big schools where ministers, government appointees are having their case. That's why these things are happening. People are paying 250,000 cedis, 25,000 for admission elsewhere in big schools. The poor man here can't afford. So the bigger schools where PTA organize big things, that's why these things are happening so much. People are paying so much. They know it. So nobody should pretend as if it's an endemic that we all have to fight with a common sense, a common purpose, and also a common arsenal. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for coming in this morning. Mr. Ahmed is joining us. His kids are quite young. We are praying that by the time they get to that stage, that's being yes.
Well, Gaby, and in the way my house, or Yaren and Nagaka. I did the people that are the bar, the Banana Akira school. A man or more than I'm not in a school, I'm not school, Roma in Atina. I never there, Amelia. And why will be a quatin what I will come back. Will be a quatin what I will be called Atina school or headmaster or bank manager. And you do what here. So I didn't want to know yet. You're not a teacher, no matter what you're saying. Now, this has kind of about no business. First, or be a school be or in nobody. Or more plenty or what you are doing 20 a course 2005 bucket can be. I don't bet you do. I don't want to go to the other. Every another school or Muji. And you
Is it maybe how many painting school now?
Alfa. And then what happened now? We don't start to play Alfa.
Thank you very much for joining. Let's listen to this voice note here.
John Ampum to saying, and I was it. Say, Odi, we so Asamba Betum. Me moment, yeah. I feel ebi no matwe mu kwade but afi na bi bem ti no yenye hu se de music kan yi kase but on ma dwen amba so se bia ye do ba atu school we ma na se school we na wo so okọ na ohwe na se kwan wa na se bibi nti ontimi nko sa school no na se wo de na ekọ school fufura ohon na ya na sikatua no ewo ho no ba sikatua no so kra na ewo ho na omo so gi sika no omo gi sa sika na de na omo de ye de nti na ma omo gi sa sika no nipa na se akwala no wa ba se ni senti me ntimi ma akwala no ko pese nka oba ha na se wo waye waju so obebo na ma akwala na ba hono ma ba besua de a menim de nti a wo so gi sa sika we yina se wo gi sa sika no na ori apɛ dan ama akwala no ana se ori apɛ teacher fufura ma akwala no ana se den nti ana se bia aduane no akwala no bedi no school mo ho eno na ore ba betiti ana say den na me nti ase no so nte ba sa na awofo no saja ye pese akola no ko ho no nti no kwan bia so no na yeso ya fa so na obi kan no e ba sa na ye nyina no ya ye mfumso nti mfumso no ba sa na wo se mara ni obi a edi ni pepe.
Let me go onto the line.
Where is Steven Atusuku wait.
So that's Steven. Let's listen to Ransford.
Good morning.
Ransford, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Ransford, where are you calling me from?
Alfa me kase Kumasi ya.
Me too.
Na me da se passe no makonya. Sukuu ni na afa yi na Yakobi. De ekoso no ewo ho. Sika di jadi di okroma na. Ene kroma uni sika untimi na hwiu. So uni sika untimi na hwe. Busa obi a igi police, uko police a yebeju sika, uko immigration yebeju sika, uko soja yebeju sika, adinti na ehye ju sika. Adinti na ehye ju sika. Enti awofo bi anfa hye ni trim se and then nipa no sika ni nya chen abrabo na ye bo no enti se woni sika pa wa bitina omo ji sika ni de bia headmaster for the many offer no headmaster one of the school Kumasia aku for the time ke internet no na me mama ke internet no and it's ko pension what I say e ya di omo je enti obi si na ye na de omo je akola wo ko school no ma ya prescribe man so ko tuto e di enko no ko school mo school uniform na fees say 4 million me ba me first born go school this year because come on in prospectus no school fees school uniform be 400 Ghana cedis and a suit na be come yan kan cry who can cry so when yan kan cry
say suit
oh yan kan cry fa yan kan cry anu ni ebre ba
no that was there
oh anu ni ebre ba anu ni ebre ba no o misa de na wo ye na nye enso no wo ye o wi na kwata so dem say be kwa sorry no it's not fair in this country say nya ya ko we nye da
oh yeah simo
me da si mi ya nya ko we nye da sa bra be corruption nya ya ko we nye da
so you know thank you very much Transport. Let's listen to this voice.
Good morning, Alfa. I hope all is well. Education system in Ghana becoming Alfa. I am at Nebehin New Site here. My nephew is at GSS 3. Please, so did everyone can testify that every term, every 4 months, when the child vacates, they have to pay PT due. So a year you pay PT due 3 times. And developmental levy also is there to pay. So in all, what the headmasters are doing, what the staff are saying, what the PTA board and chairmen are saying, they made the education system complicated for we people who are trying to go through it. SS like this. It's only that you didn't say your word or your child there. You go through the hell, you go through it. Unfortunately, some people have done it before you. So there's nothing. You have to comply with it and do it. And it's becoming, and we are blaming the government upon government officials. Once the thing is in the school there, the thing is in the school there. The thing is in the school there. We don't know what to do in this country again, Wafa. We are tired, and it's like it made some of us frustrated. Good
morning.
Yes, sir.
Kevin.
After you see, problem I got to see now. Sometimes ignorance about finding this. And until I'm not in the airport. This time I didn't remember in the airport secondary school. What you say now? On the Unya admission, or so check it. Phone so. I may have 60 accounts in the 30 cities. Wouldn't be an independent proposal, 80 cities. I don't know, take 30 and I say 80 answer. You can be with a no, no, 30 cities. So imagine what is 50. So when you need 1,000, you're saying. Bako, your friends, the Oman, the day I'm so a kind of wise, but say, more than Omukazan is a metompa. What you say? By winning, environmental, Bakwadani used to a metam and panesi more. What you say? And you know, I will know Omama in now because one more near now, you be booster. And you know, did you or the baby at the water? Now, what I do be said is almost question. If you don't know, I will only the idea. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Zame, Alfa, Chief Executive Officer for the Best Buy in Kumasi or Ashanti region. Good morning to you.
Good morning to your listeners.
I hope you are good.
Am I good? Some way, somehow.
What's happening?
Today I seem to be on ECG matters because from here I'll be going for the PRC. I'll be going for the PRC symposium.
And then
PRC has invited us, all stakeholders in Kumasi. We are meeting for the increment proposed by the utility services. I don't know whether they invited you.
I'm not too sure they did.
Let me start on the. Before you even go to your this, let me say this. Alfa finally, after almost close to 3 years, be the third year when he decided not to bring bills to me.
Now they are giving.
Somewhere last week, they came to change the meter into a prepaid meter. They came for the other meter and they brought the
now they have brought you.
So after almost 3 years, we shouting,
3 years,
complaining,
that if you come and take their money,
come for their money.
Take money.
This is the time they are taking me. Last night I sent you a video.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I wanted to reply to that, but it escaped me. Yeah.
It's a disgrace.
Which video is that?
Your numbers are. It's a disgrace. It's below the belt, and I don't know what words to use to describe that. This morning, I've had a lot of chats. Okay. I've had a lot of chats with the ECG high.
I've seen some ECG cable.
Yes.
Like there's a pole that is almost.
After what you are seeing, it's a high tension pole, not a low tension pole. If you count from that pole, after the next 2 poles, we'll get to a transformer.
Let me send it to them. I'm sure. Have you sent it?
Last night. I sent it almost to Accra, all the authorities in Accra. They were asking me for the place I showed them. After that happened on Saturday. When the rain fell at dawn.
It was a bit windy.
When the rain fell all throughout the night.
Saturday.
Yes.
Because Sunday too it did rain, but not Sunday. Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saturday at dawn.
Okay.
Yeah, when the high tension pole, it's almost on the verge of falling.
Yeah.
And there's power in it. It isn't that there's no power. Sure. They've switched off the power. I saw this on Saturday evening. So on Sunday morning, I personally called a friend who was working at Kokobin ECG. I took pictures of those poles, videos of it, and sent it to him. He said he was adding my number to make a complaint onto their system. He confirmed back to me he has made a complaint. I personally called Denyame fourth session. They can go and check my call log and complain to them. This is the issue that's happening here. The pole is on the verge of falling, and it's on a street that we all use. When you're going to Apia Stadium's area, Alfa, as at last night, they are not at.
As at last night,
which was Monday. The whole of yesterday, they didn't attend to the problem.
Did you guys have lights?
There is light. I said there's power on the cable. That's the danger of it, Alfa. It's a high tension pole. It's not a low tension like it's okay. As for the type of voltage that's going through it, it's okay. Also on the person or even on the car.
It's a rainy season.
Exactly. And if it's raining, it falls down. It means that water around that place going down to people's houses. All of them are electrocuted.
A lot of people, that's quite risky. So
what is it?
Now they are, I'm sure by this.
So I escalated the issue yesterday. I sent to all the hierarchy in Accra and the deputy managing directors and even the PRO. I sent it to him this morning. I had a chat with him.
Okay.
I'm expecting that at least by close of today,
they
should do something about it.
Do. If they don't, then you.
Or else you take attention to something which is so risky, and then you ignore it for a whole 24 hours as if it doesn't matter.
I'm sure ECG will work.
Today I'll raise this at the forum. Today we are all going to the forum. Why they should have that increment that they are proposing? Don't tell us today at the forum.
Part of the reason is like
I'm going to.
No,
I'm going to the forum today.
I know you will go.
And I'm going with my documents. Why you should give me a meter for close to 3 years, and you should take you close to 3 years before you.
What's your reaction to what people have shared with us this morning? I'm a bit surprised by the kinds of
school I was going to secondary school. I remember I wanted to choose schools in Ashanti. I wanted to choose Prempeh. My dad was saying, no, it's too far away, blah, blah, blah. I'll not allow you to choose. And I chose, it was Bishop Herman. I've forgotten the other 2 schools I chose. I've forgotten the other 2 schools I chose. My first choice was Bishop Herman.
That's where you got.
Yeah. And when he was on the board, since I was on number 8.
Then times the system was different. It's manual, everything was manual.
I'm building the point. I went there, my name was there. I went for my prospectus. When it was time for me to go to school, I bought everything. I got to school, I paid my school fees. I remember the last school fees I paid before completing SS was 34 Ghana cedis. That by then 340,000.
Hey, it was quite expensive.
3,400. So it's 3,400. That was the amount I paid. Not so today woke up one we said, oh no, that system, headmasters are exploiting it, the system where we said the computer should do everything that they were doing. And Alpha, now that we say the computer should do it, we ourselves have found another way to even exploit even parents the more. Alpha, taking money from parents before their daughters are placed in school. They didn't start today. The person should please excuse us.
Oh.
Yes. The person should excuse us. If he's not in Ghana, if he's not aware what was going on years ago, he should please excuse us. But, it has been with us. When you want your ward to go to a particular school, you go and pay. Even this year, they are taking the 10,000 because it's when you do not get placement that you go and pay, then they place you. Those times, people were paying 25,000.
25,000.
Yes, I'm telling you, Alpha, I'm telling you on authority. Yes. For your child to be placed in a grade A school. That is what they do. Your child, you go to the system, your child name is in that school. Who authorities were behind young guys who were going around, who were taking those monies.
Who are the ones making this happen though? Is it the people in the
so the fact of Alpha, the fact of the matter is that Alpha.
Yeah.
If I come to you, your ward is going to school. You want your ward to go to a grade A school, Prempe, UAS and stuff. So maybe you didn't get that school, but you want your child to go, and I tell you to give me 20,000. You give me the money. Hold on, you give me the money. What has been placed at UAS or Prempe? Who is doing it?
I think it's maybe the people that we are taking advantage of the protocol.
I am not Alpha. I am not the one behind the PC.
No, you're not.
I am not operating the PC. The system, I am not the one. You're operating it in Accra. Even this year, they said even before you doing any changes, those in the regions just have to write, give it to FedEx or whichever company. They bring it, they do the changes. So those in Accra, if I'm able to take your money, and by the following morning the placement is being done, who is taking the money? Alpha, tell me, who is taking the money?
I don't know who is taking.
No, no, I am doing an analysis for you. Alpha, I am the driver. You are the mate.
I know what you're
you
driving
take money. You take money from Pat to Konongo. Before those who paid the money, before they could say Jack, they are in Atonsu. Who took the money? The money got to me, the driver. So the authorities should give us a break and stop what is going on. If they stop it at the top there, it will trickle down.
I thought the
Alpha, if those are the top,
15
bring sanity into the system, it will trickle down. Because if I come to take your money and I'm not able to get your child to go to the school you wanted, you call for my arrest. I'll stop it.
No, you can't. That's all the counterfeit I go to be. Where I go complain.
Oh, people have been causing people's arrest all along. People have been causing people's arrest all along.
Okay.
So if I'm able to take your money and the changes happen, it definitely happens. They started placement today for national service. Today they say they will publicize the posting today. It will happen again. It's like Ghana, everything now is about money. Oh, you bring this, I'll get this. Or bring this, I'll get this. Bring this. And we've made the Goro Boy system so established in every aspect of our national life. You find the Goro Boy systems.
Yeah.
So what is it that we are talking as if, we do not know, or maybe we'll send national security to investigate? Alpha, please. I thought we should state it that, listen, before you go to UAS, you have to get grade 6
but you see,
maybe 10.
There's a question, as part of the placement system.
Yes.
There's what we call protocol.
Yes.
There are people protocol.
Yes.
Who, regardless of what you've gotten,
yes,
I want to believe, when they make recommendation,
yes,
you can be given admission.
Yes.
I'm beginning to think perhaps that's the system that is being abused.
Alpha, thank you.
Or it's different.
If it's a protocol system, who did you give that protocol system to?
Individuals.
So,
Powerful,
so, if they took money from me to send my child to OWAS, and that space, that protocol space, belonged to Mr. A, and once they took the money, I got that space. Who is taking the money?
Now it will be difficult to.
They have the solution at the top. They should look for it and stop pretend as though they are looking for the solution downwards here.
The ministry said.
They should save us. They should save us those things. They should save us the talk. It is real. The reality is with us. And about when you go to school, buy this, buy that, buy that. It is now becoming rampant.
Some of them are too outrageous.
It is now becoming rampant. Yes, whenever students are going to school, that's when schools begin to look for other things to refurnish their schools and stuff.
That's been.
The fact of the matter is that even the things they are bringing, how does the school even take inventory? How do they account for it when the auditors come? This is how people use.
I don't think it is recorded.
Exactly. So if you ask about 10 students to buy paint, Alpha, listen, if you ask 10 students to buy paint and use that paint and get to the time where government is supposed to bring money for you to go and buy paint, you fill in the forms as if you've painted. Meanwhile, and you take that money. What it means is that you've taken money from the back door and accounted for the front door.
There's a lot of money people are making.
There's a lot of money people are making in the system. Maybe they've given money to buy dustbins. You've not bought the dustbins.
So and
then when students are coming to you, say they should go and buy dustbins. Because government is supposed to provide for all those things in the schools. It's the reason why you take taxes from me.
But maybe
from all of us.
Maybe as a result of government's failure to provide.
Who says government failure? Have you witnessed a lot of the public account sittings?
Government sometimes they delay in.
So Alpha, so I'm asking, if government is
funds.
supposed to bring 100 dustbins to the school A today, and they are not able to bring the 100 dustbins today, you ask me, a student who is coming to school, to buy those dustbins. If at the end of the year government brings the dustbins, or government is ready to bring the dustbins, what are you going to use it for? Are you going to account for 200 dustbins or 100 dustbins?
Maybe they will rechannel the resources
to where? How do you are thinking from me? Government does not know. When auditors come, how do they even check for it? That's a question I'm asking. How do they check for it?
There's a lot of abuse in the system.
Government is supposed to buy 100 buckets of paint. Because I'm coming to school, because I am in a very tight corner, I cannot get a day school for my child. My child cannot go for day in that school. He has to go for boarding. He has to buy a bed. So about 100 students buy a bed. If you tell government, I don't have beds, maybe you've made a request for 100 beds. They've not brought it yet. And we buy the beds today. The day they'll bring those 100 beds, how do you account for the first 100 beds?
Do you agree with those who say, because of, as a result of the free SHS, government has indeed absorbed a lot of the expenses? Some think that for the sustainability of the program, the students, maybe through the teachers and of course the parents association, should be made to take some bit of responsibility, and that what may be happening on the ground is the headmasters or the school authorities trying to let you know the practicality of how things are done in the schools, that it's not everything we want to run the school that are immediately provided. So within the period, these are the ways to get these things even before government begin to release them. So it's giving us reason to maybe say, with this free SHS system, can we tweak it and allows some bit of payment to take care of some essential things on campus?
Alpha, it is only someone who does not want to progress, who is always static.
Okay.
You have to be dynamic. We've implemented free SHS. We are getting to almost 10 years now, right?
Yeah, we started in 2017.
2017. So you're
right?
almost
or
getting
18. Is it? I think
whatever,
it's 18.
whichever. So you are getting to almost 10 years now. If you have to look back and then check for the past 10 years and see the flaws, the holes in them, and try to, fine, we are all for it. If you get to a point in time where you feel, okay, because of ABC, because of how government has been doing these things, now you get your free SHS all right. But when you get a boarding, you have to buy bed. When you go to boarding, you have to buy ABC to also support the government. So that if the government is supposed to bring 1 million relief and bring only 700,000 to augment the 300,000 that parents who are bringing their awards to come in, let's establish that.
You should not be teachers.
But as we stand now, it's extortion being supervised by the authorities. Because if you can't do anything to stop this in Alpha, I am saying, then the authorities, see, the accounts have a saying. Come on, who are on pono. It does onim kromfono, and now the kromfono we are no, you be brain be. A dog who sees a thief and does not back. It's either the dog knows a thief or the dog will share in the bounty. So if the authorities who are supervising the education system, right from the ministries downwards, cannot put in place any right channels, right actions to care what is going on, then they are aware of what is going on. They share in it, or they are aware of it. So they should stop pretending as if they don't know, or someone is doing to sabotage us. Okay, so if someone is doing to sabotage, what are you doing you are the authority, what are you doing about it?
They feel it doesn't warrant any investigation.
Alpha, if my ward completes JHS today, and the system is supposed to place that ward, and before I could say that they place my child in a school around the Griso, only for us to get there and realize that the school has not even started operating. Hello!
But
who plays that school in the system?
Sometimes too, the parents have to be blamed.
Yes. Accepted.
Some get
yes, because when they are choosing schools, the parents don't try to get involved in their wards educational issues.
To know which schools is very achievable.
Perfect. I accept it. Because going in the days when for our time, my father told, so which schools are you choosing? And just give me an example. My wish was to choose Prempeh College, UWAS and stuff. My father asked me, I told him, I said, no, I don't want you to go there. It's too far. He gave a whole lot of excuses. Even though I was not okay with it, I had to go by it. Today. So the parents themselves too will have to get involved, because for me, recently a parent called me. She's on the Sunyain Road school at the school around somewhere about yes. Where I'm from Race Course going. No, where I'm from Race Course going. Is it Asantimai?
I think so.
Yes, Asantimai. Asantimai is Asantimai. And then they gave her a day. If she's pleading, if I could get someone to get her boarding. I said, but why do you allow your child to go and choose Asantimai day?
No, sometimes is it day that they...
I had my GSS at Obuasi. Right? When I chose the schools, I chose boarding schools. Maybe the last one was a day school around Obuasi. My first choice, because I couldn't get my second, you could go and place me in my third choice day around Kumewu. Are you okay? Excuse my language. Because what it meant is that I am based in Obuasi. So if you are placing me in a school in Kumawu day, how do you expect it to go? So you want me now to go and rent a room at Kumawu to attend school there? How do you rationalize this? Someone attended school at Obuasi, you could see the results. The Obuasi JHS, Obuasi this. The person chooses schools and maybe choose Kumawu Secondary School as a boarding house and go and place a person in Kumawu day.
Do you agree with those who say maybe it's high time we looked at making people attend schools close by?
Why not? It's also it's but it's the reason why Dr. Kwame Nkrumah introduced the boarding system, so that we could fuse the different cultures, we could mingle, we could come together and learn from each other.
But we've done it. Maybe it's time for us to, because some argue that if you go to some established
when you do it like that, it's like
boarding system is really not a thing.
I get you, but if you do it like that too, at times we do not learn and we are not able to imagine.
Now, in Kumasi, I'm not sure you say it's only as Andes that are here. There are a lot of other tribes.
I have 4. The passing of my father had never traveled beyond Adome Bridge. They had their primary here, they had their JSS here, they had their university education here, and it's so you see, it's also very serious. At least you need to learn from each culture. We need to bond. That's where we all bond from.
But the reason why people have concerns with that is number one, it's too expensive, not only on individuals but on government. Number two, the stress you go through. The examples that you've just cited. I come from this area, say Wenchi. You've chosen a school in Wa. They have given you a day.
No, but why should anybody give you day?
You don't even know what to. I don't know, like whether it's based on performance or whether
that's
based
the
on
problem.
grades or.
If you are placing me in that school, everything should click you that I'm coming from Wenchi. If you place me day in Wa, it is impossible for me. Okay, then you place me in boarding, 80% of the cost. Let my parents only take 50% of the cost. That would even make sense. But why should I come from Wenchi going to Wa? You placing me in Wa because I chose a school in Wa.
Find a place and go.
Hello, how?
Because very soon they are preparing for you.
It's as young as they are. Should go and rent a room.
They are preparing you for university.
Oh please, they should save us that. Have you seen the type of children that are coming from the SS now? Young kids too. They are not to that.
Oba is around 40, 15.
So Alfa.
SS, okay, SS
yes.
18.
So imagine you say that person should go and rent a room.
Because by the time she gets to the senior school, she's around 50, 60.
Exactly. So that person
it's too advisable to. It's not.
Especially look at the ladies. She go and rent a room before you could say Jack. The unthinkable has happened.
Yeah, she has started.
It is over for you. And look at the type of kids we will be training, we will be developing over the years.
And so let's have community schools. Like let's. So if you are in Obuasi, there should be some nice school around the area.
Fine, that will take the number of them. Then the rest should go to boarding house. I understand that. So if I don't get my grade A, B, C choice for boarding, then
so you categorize the one you call grade A schools, your Prempe, your whatever. If it is the case that you want that kind of school,
yes,
it should come with some cost. Because that one you want special kind.
That's what I just said.
So you go there. Those ones we know that Ivy League.
So you go, yes. Maybe you take 50% of the cost. Government will take 50% of the cost.
The other ones they will build nice community. And
that's what I said. We can do a rethink of the free SHS system. It cannot be perfect as we all want it. Because even if you rethink it today, after 10, 15 years, you have to rethink it. Because it will have to respond to the current need, to the current environmental conditions of what Ghana is facing, what the world is facing us at that time.
The boarding and the day, the same.
So we have to start rethinking about it. It should not be business as usual. And then we just talk shop. Then everybody goes to sleep.
I even wonder the way education or going to school is expensive in this country. And when we are done with
have you realized it?
You don't even.
Those going for the preschools, kindergarten.
Books are
I even paying school fees even more than those who are going. And I don't know what they are going to learn.
We learn so. The thing will come out. You don't sit up.
I don't know what it is that we are.
No, the way education is too expensive. No, it's people are paying, people are breaking it. Now this one is somebody is somewhere seeking for loan.
Seriously, yes.
For a word to
yes. The money is down now because it is those who couldn't get their choices of school. They are okay. You bring money, you get your school. Bring you. So maybe they are thing. But I say years ago, if you want the St. Louis, Holy, blah blah blah, they'll bring this money. You have to pay.
And then the headmasters were powerful. Oh, sure. Headmasters were very, very powerful. It will determine your future. Right
even now, they are getting powerful with this because before they place you and stuff, the headmaster will also have to be tipped. Or you go. Wow. Yes, they tip the one doing the correction in the system. They have to tip the one down.
That's what the amount is too, because a lot of people are connected.
Yes. So he also have to, because all you tell you, they've given me the number. My number is up. I can't accommodate you any longer. But if you pay, they'll get you a space.
Do you agree? Why do you think education is so expensive in Ghana? or it should be so?
Why should it be so?
monies you prepare, you know.
Alpha, but why should it be so?
But the things we are learning, Mr. Charlie, and General Vasa. No, that. See the things we went to school today. I'm telling you,
we are not very practical.
When you come out,
exactly. The things you learn in the classroom.
Sometimes,
practically, when you get to the ground, you have to start learning different additional things again before you become complete.
But too many.
I have that experience. I said yes. I did marketing. I learned everything I needed to learn in the books. But when you get to the ground, after no teacher told me in school that. When you are dealing with people in Kumasi and around Kumasi, stop using the English language. Stop putting on the tie and then always with that coat and baby. As if you put on the tie, you are committing suicide. But you need to. I remember when we were in school. Anytime you are going for lectures, our HOD says everybody should come in tie and then see blue shirt.
Wow. And your long shoe with long mouth.
But meanwhile, I have about 3-4 friends who are now in Kumasi who are doing marketing, who are working with companies. T-shirts, African wear. And the type of English language we are using, the marketer is always right. The golden rule of marketing, blah blah blah. Alpha, we don't. That's not what happens on the ground. That's not what happens on the ground. It's a different ball game altogether. I remember one first time I went to Pampas where I was selling this sealant thing, and I got there, so I have a sealant, blah, blah, blah. The guy too. I say, yeah, you heard of one for seminar. I say, so the things we learn in the classrooms, yes, it's only the foundation, but it's not adequate enough. It's not adequate yet. They've made it so expensive. I remember those days.
Yes, only fees.
When the books I bought in the marketing class, big books, and almost all the case studies in the books are case studies of Germany, US, England, and stuff. Companies I've not seen before. The Honda, the Benz, and stuff. I've not seen them before. They'll never do a case study of Kantanka. They'll never do a case study of maybe MTN that is operating in Ghana. Yeah. They'll give me a company, a telephone company that's operating even way away from Ghana.
You know why? Because our Ghanaian academics have not spent time to do some of these.
They will not give me case study about football class.
Or even if they
are crowds of folk, the Kotokos. They are just United, Liverpool, Chelsea. And this is what they do, and they do this. Meanwhile, the Kotokoda is having the IMC, with the napping guys and this. The House of Folk that is having talked about there's this thing that I could relate to.
No, you can't.
You are not telling me about it.
You right now, when they ask you to mention 5 Kotoko players, the way you struggle. But Liverpool, quick. So they know what you like now.
No, it's because you keep on feeding us with those things.
Okay.
You keep on feeding us with those things. It's really worrisome.
My last issue with you is yesterday we discussed it. Maybe you were not listening, but we shared our thought on Daniel Domelvo was not happy with the progress of work so far. He thought that 9 months, no recoveries. And he was worried. And he was asking questions. One of the questions he asked was, it appears to him that the NDC looked like they were not prepared for power. Because he's surprised as to why nobody has been prosecuted thus far. And he's also saying that because of the inability of the government to change the legal framework, it gives him the indication to believe that either the party is seeking to also steal or they are already stealing. This whole issue about, it was one of the key promises by the previous administration, oral, Charlie. Kujeto said 20-something
$21
billion. When they come, people will suffer. Even though, yes, we've heard some people officially been charged. This morning, Gift Owari and the NSS people.
Alpha. Gift Owari issue was raised around election time. The fourth estate had raised that issue long ago.
Yeah, it was a media institution who more or less worked into that.
I agree totally with Tom Levu, the former Auditor General, right? Alpha, if Ora has sat down, taking documents, and look at the people who are on the Ora team. One is now heading what? Ioku.
Yeah, one is foreign affairs.
One is now the foreign minister.
One is
Domolevo
in charge of operations at the
So what it means is that...
And this lawyer, I always forget his name. He's always on TV3.
Okay.
Bebu. Lawyer Martin Bebu.
Okay. So what it means, the documents you saw, the things you know, are not things that could just be washed away, right? Because I'll be surprised that Domolevo was able to pick a document, didn't do the background check very well, and do a computation, and then Okujo Ablakwa leading the team come to tell us that it sums up to $21 billion.
Charlie, it's no small money.
And Alpha, if we are 10 months into this government, and not even 1 billion have been recovered.
Hey, 1 billion, yeah. Not even 2 cities.
But yet, you look for other ways to milk the ordinary citizens again. Alpha, listen very well. I'm choosing my words carefully. Someone has stolen 21 billion. People have taken 21 billion of Ghanaians' money. Let's divide that into 3 and give only 1 to Ghana. That's 7 billion.
No, let's get 10%. 21, we'll get like 2.1 billion.
Okay.
Or 2 point something.
Okay.
$2 billion.
Okay.
That's a million short of what we are seeking from IMF.
From IMF.
Yeah, so it's huge.
And to date, we've not seen any recoveries. We've not heard of any major thing. Okay, let's even add the National Service own to it. Alpha, we were in this country when the Attorney General came to tell us that Honorable Osei Benchi transferred over 8 million to an e-switch card, his e-switch account. When they went to search his room, they saw the e-switch card in his room. So what do you have to do? You don't go to court and ask the money to reverse back.
Now they have gone.
They have gone what?
No.
You've not come to tell us you've recovered that money.
You are. Oh, okay. No, but
to the oral thing.
Oh, okay.
Alpha, I work in this institution, this company. I've stolen about 1 million of this company's money. Put it on my e-switch account. While we were doing investigation, when I got arrested, they came to my room and they found the e-switch card in my room. What it means is that it's still active. Whatever money is left on the e-switch card
should be recovered by the account
and even track it exactly,
so that you prove it in. Maybe they have done it. I don't know. Maybe they would have told us.
This PR government, they would have told us. And this government is very good at PR. They've told us. It's like, for me, before yesterday, I'd given up on this national service stuff. Whenever I'm talking to friends, I ask them, have you even seen? Because we were promised that the second week in July, that's when they'll take them to court. That's when the Attorney General told us they'll take them to court.
Some think it's better to wait, prepare, be very sure of what you are saying.
Have you started realizing that
don't rush?
Some people are now saying the Attorney General should stop prosecuting Edubuahin because that path he will not succeed.
I've seen some people who you can say are to some extent close to the.
Thank you. To the current government.
Saying based on but they are not lawyers. I mean, I think he's a very experienced.
The fact, who gave them those documents?
Oh, I mean, they are journalists. You can get it from various sources.
After you're in this country, when someone came to tell us that the Galamsey is giving the government a bad name, they should stop it. They should withdraw the IGP's team. That very night, the IGP's team was dissolved. I will not be surprised if very soon they say NIMOS will also be dissolved.
9 months.
9 months.
Oh, I see.
So the fact of the matter is that this oral thing, it's like it was overhyped.
But they believe you should relax.
You should relax on what?
Yeah, they are working.
Alpha, you are working.
Yet
the little that I have, you are taking from me. Meanwhile, someone is taking the huge one. When are you going to take that? When should I relax? You think You think the 4 years is 10 years?
Oh, but maybe 1 year.
Alpha, what's today's date?
Today is 14th October.
I wasn't just a few days ago that it started 1st October. Today is 14th.
All right.
Alpha, by the time I come here, within the next 2 weeks, I come here in 2 times. October. We've ended October. We are left how many months?
We'll be done with. Maybe they are using this first year to prepare.
To prepare what?
To produce.
So I tell you, I agree with Domelevo that the NDC seems that they were not prepared.
The marathon, it will be like, you know, like, you understand?
Alpha, how about they? Alpha, they took American fee to court about a month or 2 ago. What has been of that case? The only thing I saw on that case recently was that American visa lawyers have deserted him because of a misunderstanding. Simple. You think so? If someone has taken 2 million of Ghana's money to go SkyTrain, and they are prosecuting people, you think this case should go beyond about so can't we fast track the case? Like every week we listen to the case about 3-4 times. Oh, Alpha, is it not possible?
I don't know. Maybe
Alpha, we need money. Listen, we need money.
We do.
To develop Ghana.
We do.
The judicial system all itself need money to evolve, to develop.
They need money.
Everybody needs money, right? And you've seen that someone is having $2 million of our money. So we cannot hear the case 3 times a week. So within 2-3 months, we are done with that case. Whether the person is guilty or not, we are done and you see all the recoveries you can make.
Then we'll move to the next one.
We move to the next one. So would this have to take about how many? Alpha, please.
Operation Recover Olu.
It's like it was overhyped.
Oral.
The $21 billion was overhyped. I'm sorry. $21 billion. When you mention everything, whoa, wow. Ghana, we have money. We have money. And we have money. We have money, and then we just allow it just to go like that.
Now, more or less, we are watching the attention of what he will do. These days, it appears the press conferences have reduced. I'm sure because they are starting with the real court processes.
We hope so. We hope so, and they should be fair to everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure. The court will be fair.
But the
NDC folks are telling us that if they start prosecuting people, the MPP should not come back and say it's witch hunting.
Alpha. The MPP people are not the only Ghanaians in this country. When Temawuntubi was arrested, how many people did you see them amassing there?
The second one, not really. The first one,
when Eduboy was arrested, how many people did you see them amassing there?
I'm not sure the party people even know.
When Osei was arrested, how many people amassed there? When Kifto Warrior was arrested, how many people amassed there? When Amel Kumfi was arrested, how many people amassed there? So far, what we are saying is that we are not interested in amassing. If the person is guilty, take the person through the process. If the court proves the person guilty, fair enough. The person still has a day in court to clear their name. If they are not guilty, tell us why you came to tell us what you were telling us. Simple and short.
Simple and short. Let's shorten the conversation and simplify it at this point in time. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed, for joining us this morning. He is the secretary of the Combined Kidditia Traders Association. He said he's going to the meeting and fired them. We are done with our show this morning. Thank you very much for listening. My name has been Alfa Ali. Have a good morning.
Yeah. You see.